What's up, boys? Today we're back with some more resource hoarding on the Salt Pits Mastery so that I can do 10 stages of it. We will try out some heavy gunner with the arms core coil gun here, all beam weapons, looking for other useful stuff like the cryo cannon or the sludge pump to add some extra damage and crowd control. You can get some kind of nice stuff on the plasma beams as well. Take some early movement to help out with the heavy gunner's movement penalty. The heavy gunner doesn't directly help the coil gun, you're just taking it for the other weapons it unlocks. Some thunderhead's okay to help out in the early game, and because the coil gun is also kinetic, so I'll probably have some damage for that since it's going to be most likely my only real damage weapon here. But we're obviously looking for the Nitra and Gold scanner to get tons of resources, and then to scale up the damage later on. A couple people mentioned in the comments that I actually did the thing wrong with the pickled Nitra combined with lots of Nitra. Apparently there is a way to actually escape and survive the round, but you have to do something specific, and the two people told me different things for that as well, so I'm not exactly sure. But I might try it out if I get the chance. We'll see. So we didn't get a scanner. I do want nitrogenic, but it might be a bit early. I'd really like to get some early scanners, to be honest. Well, I guess we're going XP then. Not ideal, but oh well. I need to reroll into the coil gun now. Nope. Are the best so I guess I will just restart this. Got better things to do than this. What's up, boys? Today we're doing some more resource hoarding, going the heavy gunner with the arms core coil gun. Other than that, I'm just looking for some other beam weapons to unlock the beam upgrades. I do mostly the weapon range for the beams to mine out as much stuff as possible. Thunderhead's pretty good since it's kinetic and it'll help me through the early game, but I don't want to put a ton of levels into it since I'm going to have a ton of beam upgrades later on. Looking for ideally the resource scanners, but maybe XP scanner if that's the only thing available to me. Let's get the crit there. That'll have more longevity than the Thunderhead upgrades for me. Well, I guess so. Prepped and ready, miner. We need you to clean up the landing zone. I could get a bit more Nitra, then I could also get another reroll, but I don't see any nearby right now, so I guess this is what we're going with here. So looking for the coil gun, there we go. These, well, magnets okay. I'd really like to get a scanner early on, but not the XP scanner, but I guess that's the only thing I can take here. Oh well. Maybe we can get multiple XP scanners and go for a super high level run as well. Let's get reload speed since that'll help me mine out faster. If I can get the terrain damage on the coil gun. Reload speed is my favorite stat for that. Favorite normal stat, I guess, since you can also get the +1 beams every once in a while, depending on luck. I guess it really wants me to get some Thunderhead levels. Finally. Although I also need pickup radius, but I really need to get the terrain damage going as well. Just like nothing on the outside really. Jesus, I guess I'll take the overclock here. Probably the huge stats. Gonna be kind of hard to finish that off with a flyer on me, I think. I can maybe keep the Praetorians walking against the rocks on that side for a bit, and then lure them away and come back a bit later. Yeah, they knocked down most of it for me. Another coil gun. Alright, got them pretty low with the Thunderhead. I think that's all the resources. I did one reroll, so I think that's correct. And I did one or two for the coil gun. There might actually be some more gold somewhere. But I don't really see it, and it might be a bit late now. Another coil gun, still need a lot of overclocks for that. The magnet right on time. So I want beam weapons. To get these synergies for that, we can go flamethrower or breach cutter. I'm not going to be putting a lot of levels onto it, so I think the flamethrower is a bit stronger by default, so beam lifetime. These are not great, but the Thunderhead's helping the early game for the movement speed. Locked, I'll take that every time, so that I can try to get more beams for the coil gun. Got the overclock, and we got the terrain damage. I'll lock that in. Let's grab some pickup. Reload for the coil gun.
Gather up your gear and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
Let's get another beam weapon, probably. Shouldn't be too hard to find just one of them. Unless... okay. That probably wasn't worth it, but kind of too late now.
You made short work of stage 1. Well done, miner.
Beam range every time, reload. I'm out of gold, so I think I'm just gonna hold it for now.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
So I have terrain damage, but the coil gun needs some decent upgrades to actually really use it. I think it doesn't really fully come online until level 18 when you get the +3 beams. That's when you really start melting the terrain with it. Breach cutter, I suppose. Let's get that ASOP to check for the scanners, I think. And then hopefully one reroll is enough. Could have actually gotten the nitro there for a second one. Still not used to being able to reroll artifacts yet. These are pretty bad. XP or movement? Let's get some early XP, I guess. These are pretty bad. Coupons is decent. Fire rate's useless. That's useless. Coil gun. Reload. I'm gonna take a decent rarity on the HP since I'm getting beat up here. Need some more overclocks for the coil gun, it seems like. Reload, sure. Damage into the second overclock. I'm actually not sure which of these is better for a super long run. Wait, no, reload speed should be better. Because I'm guaranteed to get 4 beams at level 18. So that is at best a 25% increase. Which will scale down as I get more beams from legendaries on the long run. But that's always a 25% multiplicative, so that's just straight better actually. It's a bit worse right now, but if I get to 18, then it's just straight better. Good damage off of the Thunderhead while I can easily do that. And then I can kite a while and not hit them too much. Status is pretty bad here. Range every time. Reload is useless. I'm gonna reroll this, I think. Lifetime or armor. I'll grab a bit more survivability. And a higher rarity big crit damage. Thunderhead. Let's grab the HP. Are not great, but I guess a bit more Thunderhead.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready.
Need some of my gold for the shop here so I can get some more coil gun upgrades and try to get that up to 18 ASOP. It will take some mining speed since you have to aim the beam correctly. Having a bit of mining speed can help you get around behind the minerals to do that. Hello, Philip. Let's get, I guess, some more Thunderhead there. +1 beams. It's pretty expensive for a weapon that's not really going to do a lot of damage for me, so I think I'm passing on that one. Ooh, that'll help me get up to 18, where you get the huge power spike. Maybe one more to check for some nitro stuff. Nope.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
But just 2 more levels and then it's fully online and it shouldn't be too bad now. With all the XP I'm getting from the XP scanner. Damage? Nah. Kinetic? The Thunderhead has a decent number of levels here.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Nothing great here. I guess a bit more Thunderhead damage. It's getting kind of close to a second overclock. Should be going around behind the minerals actually, so that the beam helps me mine out of it. Get the damage there. More reload.
Detected. Buggerman, get ready.
I would lose 86 HP right now. It's kind of risky. I'd really like to get some of the resource and scanner-based stuff early on. Gold scanner, there we go. Big pickup, sure. Oh, I could have damage numbers on for a little while. But it seems like they almost always break the game later on once you start getting an insane number of hits a second.
Objective completed.
Reload, I guess. I'd really like to have that coil gun level soon though. Weapon range, yep. There we go, finally got the +3 beams. There's a lot of enemies here, Jesus. Barely any room to move around. I'm gonna re-roll that. Reload speed, sure. That's close to an overclock.
There are too many to count. Get it done, miner.
I might take a big mining speed to help me position, like I said earlier. So like if I want to mine the nitride, I go to the other side and then I shoot the bugs. And then that should mine it out a bit faster.
You're really pissing off the bugs. They're getting angrier. Orders satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
Let me get a bit of HP when I'm pretty low right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get up there since I'm not sure I can get back later. Let's get the huge damage there.
Plenty more where that came from. Stage 4 is waiting for you, miner.
Coil gun, some crit damage, maybe a bit more movement. Weapon range, definitely. Some early XP.
I'm feeling lucky.
Coil gun, bit more crit damage, one more reroll. Another coil gun, and some crit stats.
Feels right.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
Alright, I think the hard part's over. I have the coil gun pretty ramped up with all the overclocks for it. Got 2 scanners, although one of them's kind of trash. Damage should be much better now, I hope. Reload speed. So I go behind the minerals, aim at the bugs past me, and then everything should just get deleted now. I guess my 2 beam weapons are kind of useless. The cryo cannon is extremely nice for builds like this, and the sludge pump is not bad for a bit of extra damage. Some more coil gun.
Well done, you got them all. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
More coil gun. Come on, nitro scanner. I'm gonna turn numbers back off now. It's getting very hard to see enemies that are close to me when there's so much stuff flying everywhere. I'm not really helping by pumping the reload speed super high, but it's just so fun I can't help it. More reload. Sugar's honestly not bad, but we do have some more rerolls to look for scanners. Another gold scanner, not bad. More beam reload. Thunderhead overclock, I guess. Grab the piercing shots. Get a bit better at AoE. Why is it not firing at the closest enemies here? It's just firing below me. Huh? Should be firing at the closest enemies, no? It's kind of new in that it was added in the recent patch, and yeah, it's the biome mastery, so you can go for 10 rounds, arms core, some reload, luck every time, lifetime, reload, maybe one more, reload speed, and I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'll probably do turret mining next since I did a grenade mining yesterday. And then that will be the 3 major resource hoarders on the new 10-stage stuff. Highest rarity damage, I guess. So we run past the minerals, let the gun shoot behind us, and then that should melt everything. Stand right on top of them, so all of the beams hit at the same time. We get some more beam reload, I think. Making that absolutely insane. Lifetime. giant supply pod has no effect on that giant egg. I guess we'll go ahead and grab the powder now, since I do want that at some point for the build, and it's starting to get a bit late, about halfway through the run. When I started the new patch, the thing I found the easiest was to start doing the weapon masteries for the very powerful weapons. I guess. So like Thunderhead and Plasma Carbine, stuff like that. And then move into some of the other stuff as you see fit. Plasma Carbine is so strong that if you get it up to level 18, you can win basically anything. And the Thunderhead is just strong the entire time as long as you're a bit aware of where the shots are going and try to work with them a little bit. Some more coil gun. Let's get the movements, I guess. None of those are super useful. Yeah, I really wish I had gotten the cryo or sludge pump. I could have gotten some decent levels on them with like potency and stuff. Then I'd have a little bit more than one weapon, but oh well. Yeah, honestly, I was struggling with the new patch a bit as well, but I did try to go into Hazard 5 again pretty early when I had barely any of the new cores unlocked. Coil gun.
Let me try again.
Bit of crit damage, some kinetic coil gun, lifetime, luck. I guess a bit more kinetic. Coil gun, weapon range, and one more reroll, coil gun, reload, bit more crits. Maybe a bit more XP since I have the coupons as well.
You've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
More reload. Must be a lot of reload speed on the Coil gun now. I can't see the reload? Damage and damage. Huh? Oh, there we go. 482% reload speed under the weapon upgrades, 0.57 reload. It's weird it doesn't have a reload thing here. Huh. Big damage. How's my crit looking? 59 and 324. That might be a damage loss at this point. And I think as I scale up towards the end, it will be a damage loss, because the crit stats are both additive and the damage is multiplicative. So I'm going to go for the long run and I guess grab red sugar here. Lunch on me? Holy, thank you, man. That is much appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, the super long 10 dive runs has actually changed some of the artifacts around a bit. I feel like the squinties later in the run is almost always going to be a downside with how much your crit chance and damage are going to be going up towards the end. And the multiplicative damage loss is always going to be a pain. I don't mind taking it early on sometimes to help you get going with some early power, but I feel like getting it pretty late is probably going to end up being a bad thing for the biome mastery runs. Let's get some more coil gun damage. Some more kinetic. Big kinetic, some beam lifetime, coil gun, couple more rerolls, coil gun, bit of crit chance, some kinetic, some beam damage, crit chance, maybe a bit more HP, I do have a lot of gold, kinetic, and then we hoard the rest.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Oh yeah, YouTube does take a cut, I believe, around 30% by default. But thank you very much. That is extremely generous of you. More coil gun. I might actually want to hold all of the nitro now. I think I've gotten so many levels of the coil gun that I'm kind of going heavy into the diminishing returns now, and the raw crit from the powder might actually be better. Some more weapon range. Like we're at 725% damage. 517% reload, plus the tag masteries with beams and kinetic on top of that. Pay to win, nope. Let's see, that would be 144 HP. I think I'm fine with that. So I'm at 167% global, which actually isn't that high. Still missing the gold tipped bullets to really bring that online. But I have 8, 9, and 10 for artifacts, plus maybe some hoarders, so there's a pretty good chance I'll get a blue artifact still. More coil gun.
Get yourself onto that drop pod that's about to head out. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Beam damage, kinetic,
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
crit damage, crit chance, beam damage.
Let me try again.
Definitely weapon range, bit more crit damage,
What else?
beam damage.
Surely next time will be
Not
better.
really a lot of oh yeah, I wanted to hold my crit anyways. I will take reload just because it's funny. Maybe one more reroll, some more beam lifetime, and then we hold the rest.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
I think once you get 1,000 subscribers, you have the maximum YouTube stuff. I don't think they have a tiered system like Twitch does, so I believe it's always just 30% of the various things that you can do to support a channel. Like I think ad revenue, memberships, super chats, all of that are all a 70-30 split in the YouTuber's favor. That's why a lot of people have like a Patreon and another donation link set up so that they can have people go there and then get 100% or whatever cut those things take. So we're up to 561% reload plus the beam. 1,500% weapon damage, wow. 805% plus several multipliers. And that's without the gold tipped bullets giving a huge global damage as well. Come on, gold tipped. Let's try and find gold tipped or a scanner. Every unique tag, that would get me 4 plus 2, 3, I think, 7, 8, 9, I think 9, 10. So that would give me 25% reload speed. That's not bad. Let me see if I'm right on that. 67. That will go up to 108%. So I think I was somewhere in the ballpark. That brought me from 0.5 down to 0.4, which would be exactly 20 or 25, something like that. Big armor, sure. That guy just melted and I was trying not to hit him.
Satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving.
backup, sure. I am firing so far away that that actually is still pretty helpful, even though I have 282%. Let's get some crit damage. Probably pass on those. Weapon range, definitely. Reload because why not? Ooh, +1 beams, absolutely. Luck, I have a little bit left, sure. Mainly just looking for a big reload or beams, and then passing on basically everything. That's pretty big.
What else we got?
Oh, that's at 77. Let's not do that anymore.
There's work to be done. Have an atomizer.
Okay, so I tested the pickled nitro moonwalking thing again, and it bugged out in the same way for me. However, there were 2 people that commented on the video and said there was a way. If you go back to that video, you can read the comment they said. So there might actually be a way. We'll re-roll that and get some kinetic. But they both said that there was a way you can do it, but they both said a different thing. So I have 2 different things that I have to try, and at least one of them is probably going to result in me dying. But I'm not going to throw this run away. I think it's pretty cool, and we are close to the end now. But too long didn't read. Apparently I didn't do the correct thing with the drop pod and you can live. I guess the slow effect. Man, the beams are going way off screen now. Crit damage, sure. Well, that's what I thought. It seems like it bugs out and you can't finish, but 2 people did tell me I was wrong about that. So it's worth trying out their suggestions at least at some points. But I'm not gonna throw this run away to test out what they said. My coil gun isn't even playing the sound anymore. The audio just bugged out. I just hear the breach cutter now. Oh, there it is. It's back.
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it
More
back.
beam, reload, and range. Couple rerolls, lifetime, range.
What else?
Actually, I want to keep the crit, I think, at this point.
I want another go.
No.
I want another go.
Reload,
So, what else we got?
weapon range,
Show me more.
luck, and I guess a bit of crit with the gold.
That legendary.
But I'm really trying to get gold tip bullets now.
Destroy the cocoons and take out the vessels. Good luck.
So at the start of this stage, we're at 0.37 reload, 16 30% damage, 805% reload, plus all of the beam tags and kinetic. 177% damage from mainly the energy bars currently. But we need them gold tip bullets. More weapon range. Oh yeah, what's my weapon range at? 170% beam range. And we'll turn the damage numbers on for a little bit. Since enemies are dying so fast, it might be doable. There's just huge amounts of gold scattered all across the ground where the beams were earlier. And the coil gun audio bugged out again.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Oops, got those guys out a bit early. Still need to check the supply pod. It will instantly heal up to give me some time though. No gold tipped, rip. So I guess the armor. Bye bye. Man, this would have been so insane with gold tipped, and it's already completely ridiculous. Cheese up the numbers a little bit more right before the end. Look at the range of the level 1 flamethrower. So final stats, 180% damage is pretty low. Reload. Pretty good crit since I didn't have a whole lot for that. Coil gun, 855% damage with some big multipliers. Ton of lifetime and range for the beams. Decent kinetic damage. I think that is the best combo for the long run, the mining, the a little more oomph. The +1 beam is better early on, but this should scale better, I believe, since it's multiplicative. And we got the... wait, didn't I have that? I think so. So, 473 million? With whatever the coil gun bug is, since my total was 149 million, but still looks funny. Pretzel shield belt, some of the new stuff that I unlocked pretty recently. Early XP scanner, not ideal, but we did get some gold for some rerolls. But no gold tip to really utilize that. Thunderhead helped out a little bit with the early game, but all in on the coil gun once that happened. Alright, quick break and then I'll do a turret run. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. See you later. Got a little bit more meta. Let's get maybe some rerolls to help out finding the artifacts that I like. What's up, boys? We back with some more of the resource hoarding build. So Hazard 5 salt pits, 10 stages long, and this time I'm going to try out the maintenance worker so we can get some mining turrets going. The gun platform can be very strong once you get it up to level 18 and some decent fire rates, but I'm also looking for the crack sense and the voltaic shock fence. The shock fence utility, where it picks up resources behind you, is actually quite useful for builds like this, since leaving the turrets behind you, they'll leave a lot of resources on the ground as they mine out when you leave them behind sometimes. So the shock fence pairs nicely with that. And then the gun platform and the crack sentinels are both very good at mining out stuff once they get some decent overclocks and levels available. Looking for the early nitra and gold scanners, but I might take an XP scanner if it's the only thing available, since last run turned out pretty well. I'll take some mining speed to help out the early game and to help me position some of the turrets. I think getting the plasma conversion on the turrets can be pretty helpful in some situations, having it just constantly bounce around between them. But getting two specific ones is pretty difficult, and there we go, because I said that. Gotta go with the XP scanner. Crack sense and shock fence, huh. I think if I can only get one of them, I should probably take the sentinel to guarantee that I can at least get some mining. Take the paint shop for that. Well, it's not a guarantee, but with two of them, you're more likely than not to get the terrain damage at least. The gun platform especially has a lot of balanced overclocks available to it. Let's grab the reload speed. Reload.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Lifetime is a great stat for turrets. Oh yeah, one other thing that's very nice about taking the crack sense second is that they help a lot with the shellbacks, and between these two I have to take the mining because it's required for the build, but that's actually the two that I would want the most for it. But yeah, the crack sense are very good at dealing with the shellbacks even early on. You can just pull them through some of the turrets behind you. And honestly, sometimes when I'm trying out some weaker builds, I just straight up die to the shellback on the first floor because I don't have enough damage, so if I have a weapon that can guarantee I can win against them, that's honestly a nice boon. More lifetime, sure. I'm gonna bait out the spray there so that I can really get the loot bugs in peace. And if I can pull through the detonators as they die there, that'll be a bit of extra damage as well.
There are too many to count. Get it done, Miner.
These are all good, but luck is extremely valuable on such a long run, so probably gonna take that every time it's available. Let's see, cryo. I think I'd rather have the seismic or the shock fence if possible for some utility, or actually a projectile weapon to unlock projectile upgrades for the gun platform would be probably best in slot now that I have the mining on it, so I'll take that to unlock those. Even though I did pass up the seismic repulsor for that. Big reloads, sure. It does help with applying the shock debuff for more crit chance and some AoE damage. And it's actually doing some pretty good damage there as well to help me out with finishing him. I don't know. I don't know that the overclocks help that much. I can get sidearm, which is pretty good. So yeah, I probably do want to try for that at some point.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
I will take green damage. Potency, I do need the overclock still. Big luck. Status, probably not. I'll take some early XP. Big HP, sure. Reload or potency? I think potency for that. Beam weapon for beam range. I think I'm going to hard focus the gun platform with the current setup. So I'll take some early pickup. I could grab that, but I would have no rerolls. And I think I'd like to get some overclocks for those. That's a cheap level. Big crit chance. That's a cheap level. So there we go, sidearm. That's what I was looking for. Gas is also not bad for some more electrical stuff. And I think that's okay for now.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Danger and darkness. Here we go. Too close.
It would be cool to do a full crack sentinel run, maybe on interrogator, but just stack a ton of beam range for that, and have the turrets hit the entire screen with their beams.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
But we got the double mining speed, so I have 0 damage on my overclocks currently, other than the stubby, which is buffing the other stuff. But I can guarantee both of the mining, and we got the shock fence. I can get some nice utility with that later on as well. Now I just need a decent scanner instead of the XP one.
Well done. You got them all.
Paint job, sure.
It's my favorite color.
Big armor. Gold tipped. I think it's too early for that. I'd really like some decent scanners here. Gold scanner, sure. That works. Big reload. Damage or pickup? Honestly, I could probably use some pickup.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Another reload. efficiency or potency? I don't think I want to take that to 18, but 12 would be fine. And I will have some projectile upgrades, so it might not be terrible. Going to try and get a lot of projectile fire rate to pump up the gun turret mining. I could definitely use some movements. Some big XP or crit chance. Honestly, on stage 2, I would hope this would be worth it. But I'm not sure on that one. It does go with the early XP scanner at least. Paint job. I think I'm gonna take the reload for the shock fences. Getting the XP collection overclock on those would be very helpful. And there aren't any that I super need on the stubby anymore. Let's take the projectile fire rate. Decent reload, sure. Gun platform's actually level 7 though, which is kind of painful. Since that gets much better at 18, and I'm focusing projectiles here. Potency into a second overclock. +1 beams is great, that mines out even faster, it doubles the damage in close range. Let's take some more movement. Decent armor, but I gotta take all the luck. Alright, I think they're pretty ramped up, so I'm going to try and end the level now by kiting in more of a circle so that they keep running through the turrets. We'll take the reload on that, instead of running in a straight line. Let's get some more pickup.
Get it done, Miner. The bugs are furious.
Crit chance for those two? I don't think so. Although, if I get the electrical conversion at 12, it could be pretty helpful. I'll take that one and look for the overclocks. But I would probably rather have the plasma if possible, just so they bounce all around the terrain and mine a bit faster. Reload. I guess I should have gotten the pink weapon then. Some more lifetime. I'm gonna take the fire rate for that, I think. Let's turn the dot numbers off. I'll leave the regular on for a bit. But that's so many numbers, there's no way it's not causing some issues. Grab an overclock here. The slow is decent, no collection, but that'll give me some crowd control. I think that's the second one that I would take for it anyways. XP collection and just slowing nearby enemies. Decent reload. I really need the levels on that, I think, since it's my main weapon here. infinite time glitch, I believe that was patched. They even said something in the patch notes directly to Farham, who really used it a lot and kind of popularized it.
We knew we could trust you to go it alone. Stage 2 completed.
Paint job is cheap levels. I don't think the level 18 on that one helps me that much, so mainly looking for the gun platform.
Show me more.
Lifetime, a reload is cheap there. Potency's not bad with the slow fire rates. Got some more gold. Can't get that unfortunately, but that's a cheap level.
Show me.
I guess maybe the reload speed? Not sure here. Can't convert it now. I'll try to follow me around and see how I like that one here.
Power of my kin courses through me.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
I think it's been a while since I've done the mining plus following combo, so it'll be good to test that again at least. Damage doesn't help it that much, mainly looking for reload speed and potency on it.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up. Can't drop supplies for you yet. Prep the landing zone for impact.
No nitra nearby, so just one reroll here. No scanners, so I guess reroll. XP scanner, I guess we're doing a lot of XP. XP? It is, I guess.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Sure. We could use some more level 18 overclocks on the crack sentinels, I think. Maybe change that one up a bit, since I think it only has one right now where it explodes at the end, leaving a fire pool. Projectile damage, I'll take a reload, I think.
Exemplary work. Achieved your objective in record time.
Let's get a little bit of HP in case I take a bunch of hits here. I'm already around half. And I would really like to kill that hoarder, which might be a bit risky. Reload. Let's get the reload for everything. Levels too early for that. Wow, this is not great. Pretty big fire rate. That'll be more of the debuffing. almost ran back into that. Some more fire rate, definitely need that at 18 still, that's a big part of the build.
Get it done, miner. The bugs are furious. Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. Drop pod is not going to hang around.
Potency, I guess. Reload speed, definitely need the levels.
That's one for the books. Taking you to stage 4, miner.
Level 59 and I don't have a level 18 weapon yet. I think I'm gonna wait for cheaper levels for that one since it's just a utility weapon here.
I want another go.
Lifetime. Nah.
More options.
Lifetime. XP, I guess. That's a cheap enough level, I guess.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Gun platform. Reload speed's fine. More XP. And one more in case there's any gold stuff. Nope.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
You can still get the crack sentinels on Driller and still have very high mining speed. And with 10 levels, you can probably just get enough natural mining speed that the foreman would just instantly run through rocks at normal running speed anyways. I'll probably try a Driller build next where I go all in on the crack sentinel, plus a lot of beam range. See if I can get these sentinels to like a full screen if possible. It might be doable with some early gold scanners so that you can reroll a lot. We'll take the paint shop there. That's the one I was looking for, magnetic alloy. Since the turrets will leave a lot of the resources behind you, that will help scoop a lot of it up for you.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
I need the gun platform levels. Reload speed, absolutely.
Can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone. Prepare to fight for your life.
Some more
Big
luck,
swarm is approaching.
well, that's helpful, but I'm trying to get maximum luck as well. And I think I need to turn all damage numbers off. It's getting really insane with a large horde there. Please get those detonators so I can move through at some point. Reload.
Well done. You got them all.
Let's get the red sugar real quick in case there's something hiding that I can't see. And that is a hard to reach supply drop. finally level 18. That'll be huge. 150% fire rates. I don't really feel like I can move here. There were just so many enemies towards the supply pod, man. What's up, boys? We back with some more resource hoarding on the Salt Pits 10-stage dive. I'm going to try the Driller Interrogator and try to go all in on the Crack Sentinels and get massive beam range this time, see how much of the screen we can have a turret hitting at one time. Since he starts with a beam weapon, that will already have the beam upgrades unlocked right away. Let's get some HP. Quest done already, that'll get some nice gold for rerolls.
Objective completed.
Let's get a little bit of mining speed to help out early on, and to help me position the turrets as well. So, looking for the crack sense. There we go. Need to finish off the no, that actually is finished. 9% for each, yeah. So they have even more range from the weapon mastery. If it's just one stat, they have 15, but two stats is 9%, I think. So we're looking for the Nitra and gold scanners here. And then later on, getting the artifacts that scale damage with those. Some global damage. Gold scanner, very nice. Crack sense level. Beam lifetime and reload. Let's take the reloads. Help me get them out a bit faster. Magnet towards the middle. Save that for a bit later. I guess some potency on that's okay. I am going a lot of beam upgrades, so the flamethrower should have some okay damage. And then after the crack sense, I think the cryo cannon would be very nice, and the sludge pump would be solid for a bit of extra damage. But I am going damage over time since interrogator, so acid does not work on the damage over time debuffs themselves, just basic weapon damage, I believe. Let's get some early pickup, help collect the resources that drop a bit out of range. Crack sense levels, still need a lot of those, only at level 3 so far. Need the level there. Let's reroll that since I have the gold scanner. Those are kind of nice. I guess I will take the XP since I'm about to pick up a magnet. About the most value you can get out of that. Level. Let's see, the sludge pump is decent. I think we will lock that one in. Reload will give me an overclock, and there we go, the mining nearby walls, potency, weapon range, that's the main stat I want here, another level, potency, big status damage, very nice, lifetime, sure.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out. Diving deeper, taking you to stage 2.
Mining, reload is decent, sure.
This works. Gotta roll the dice
Weapon
on
range
this
every
one.
time, lifetime is pretty good. I don't mind a paint job.
What else we got?
Ooh, yes, perfect.
Yes.
+1 beams legendary with just enough nitro for it.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
Yeah, the thing about these resource hoarding builds is they're super risky because you are very weak early on. So sometimes I'm going to mess up and lose a run like that. Although that one was looking decent for a little bit. Just got a bit overwhelmed at once. Ooh, gold scanner off of a hoarder. That's insanely good. This build is looking gold so far.
We got supplies ready for you. Clear the landing zone of obstacles, please.
Big damage, but that's not super relevant on an interrogator. Huh, oh well, it's a lot higher than the other stuff, I guess. Magnet right on top of me, can't avoid that. Cryo cannon, that's fantastic. Another sentinel level. Let's go with the reload speed this time. See how that one does. Another reload there. Divers is okay, but I could get a gold scanner or gold tip bullets. That's pretty good. Alright, so new plan, instead of re-rolling for a lot of weapon range, I'm actually just going to try and hold an insane amount of gold at the same time and get gold tip bullets to do as much damage as possible. It's not optimal, but it'll be funny with the 2 early scanners plus the gold tips.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Some more potency or status. Not sure here. So I'm at 97% damage currently. range. I'm down for that if I get it on the level up. Paint job. Don't mind some overclocks on the sludge pump. Big luck.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it.
We end at 112% damage.
Well done, miner. We knew we could trust you to go it alone. Stage 2 complete.
Actually, what I'll do is if there's anything super interesting here, like weapon range, then I'll take it. But otherwise, I'm going to hold the gold and try to push gold tips as high as possible for the lulls. Pickup radius might actually pay off because I'm leaving some of the gold behind me with the turrets. So some of that might actually give me more gold in the long run.
I made the right choice. This is
Beam damage or an overclock? I'll check that. And take the big lifetime. That one actually doesn't have that much uptime by default, so a big increase like that's pretty helpful to it.
Big swoon detected. Lock up and get ready. Land for supply pod. Impact zone is cluttered. Get it fixed.
Come on, gold scanners. Let's get the reload into the turrets. Nitro scanner? I may as well.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
locked down.
Potency, sure.
The upgrade I was
Damage is currently at 158%.
stuck on and just break the thing up. Woo, baby. Feeling much better. Eat your banker great.
Ooh, +1 beams. I didn't get the overclock for it, but 2 legendaries makes up for it. And I think I will try a legendary XP this early on. Paint job, I'd rather just pump the turrets at this point.
Exemplary work. We've achieved your objective.
They're gonna be nuts with those legendaries.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
There's just trickles of gold everywhere. Don't have enough pickup radius for all of it. Some more reload.
Can't get enough of this rare
Sludge
stuff.
pump, paint job, sure.
Gorgeous gun for a gorgeous war.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
So we end at 180% here.
That's one for the books. Taking you to stage 4, miner.
Lifetime, that's a pretty big upgrade. And then there's nothing I super want here. That's not bad. But I kind of want to just get a massive nitrogenic powder later on to go with the gold tipped.
That's work to be done. Up and at 'em, miner.
Although it's not that good on interrogator. Oh well.
All having transformed in my life.
Kind of wish the magnets would pick up the resources on the ground too. Is gold magnetic? Because it definitely should if it is. I don't know if nitro would be magnetic or not. Another reload, and we got the explosion, stacking even more burn on enemies chasing us.
We have a swoop incoming. We got too much clutter. Supply pods land. Do something.
Let's get a little bit of armor.
The scout just lit up the Christmas tree. We got a swoop incoming. LZ clear. Supplies inbound.
I guess we reroll here. Multi-tool. That's 5 different. That would be, I think, 7, 8, 9, and 10, I think. So that's actually pretty solid. We'll go from 1.95 down to, I guess, a bit more from that. But that'll bring it to 1.49. Let's get more sludge pump, I think. Oh god, they're dying really fast off screen. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this level. Oh man, there's a core up there. I guess I should probably grab that.
Get moving. It won't hang around.
I don't think I have time for the gold on top of that. That would be super risky. Status damage is pretty good.
Excellent work, miner. Stage complete. Onwards to stage 5.
XP on the 4th stage. It might still be pretty good, but I just want to get an absolutely insane amount of gold here.
This is it. Destroy the cocoon.
So this level starts at 259% damage. Actually need to avoid those eggs since they're right next to each other, and that would make the boss vulnerable a lot earlier. Looks like I left one behind. More reload. Yeah, I could definitely still use some more pickup radius as well. Energy bars would be 94 HP currently. Would hurt a bit, but it's pretty good damage. Although that kind of skews the damage numbers since I was trying to keep track of the gold scaling. But oh well. I'll get extremely high damage this run now. Status damage. Oh yeah, that's a lot to leave behind with my low pickup radius. Or some crit damage. I'll try and get that to the second overclock at least. So at the start of the boss fight, it's 407% damage. Some reload, sure. Ooh, pickup radius definitely needs some of that. Reload speed, sure. 1259 gold halfway through the run. But I could definitely use some HP now. Weapon range.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. Congratulations. One less dreadnought to worry about. Management sends their regards.
Let's skip all of this. So, 426% damage here. I wonder if I get more gold from going for the salt than the loot bugs, actually.
Christmas
More
tree. We got a
lifetime.
swarm coming. Resupply prepared. Clear the landing zone of obstacles. Land clear. Supply pod inbound.
I don't really like any of these weapon blocks. Could potentially be good, but I just want to pump the sentinel. Ooh, gold scanner. Don't mind if I do.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Paint job, or that would get an overclock anyway, sure. Grab some lifetime. Stupid detonator stealing my gold away.
Swarm is heading your way. Load up.
I feel like that shellback is going to almost instantly die to the turret setup over there. Yeah. Toasty.
Pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out.
More reload.
Pod is not going to hang around.
I don't know, I have enough gold scanners. I think I'm not going to play this super risky, since I've lost quite a few runs where I got super greedy. Man, that's so much gold to leave behind though. Unfortunate. So I'm at 525% damage here.
I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you
And
make it
we
back.
don't care about any of those. Still need the nitrogen and powder though.
Simple mining mission. Get it done, miner. Swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Some more reload.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone. Got a launch. Supplies inbound.
That doesn't really help since I'm not spending anything. Another nitrous scanner? I guess.
Really much better now.
Let's get a bit of armor. Let's go with my non-existent HP. $2,000 gold when I hit the quest here.
Well done. We got more. The drop box. Get on it before it leaves.
Some more reload. And that is 662% damage, 2.1 thousand gold.
There's a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
I should probably grab the HP. I don't want to mess this up.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Indeed, there is gold to be mined.
I'll never get used to this.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
I got it in the mouth. That's all you got, you slippery shit.
Big damage or movement? Even more damage.
My lucky day.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly. Guys ready. Clean up the exit. Objective complete. Swarm detection. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly. Impact imminent.
Level 8. I could take the red sugar to help cancel out the damage artifact a bit. That would make it a little bit safer. Some more lifetime or reload. How are we looking on those? 281% reload, 180% lifetime. That's about double, so it's probably a bit better for the turrets.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
I'm gonna miss a lot of the XP here, but I can get a little bit more gold. So we're currently at 957% global damage.
I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
And we don't care about any of these.
We've got work to do and quotas
That would get an overclock. That would be very risky to use. +1 beam, sure. I guess the cryo cannon. I don't think I care about any of these. Nitro powder, there we go. Ration would be the safe pick, but who cares? I have 362% crit chance.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
They're dying so fast. No. Who could have foreseen this coming? Looks like there must be an elite trap somewhere because he's not. Oh, there he goes. Wasn't taking any damage for a while, but now he's just dead. 3,000 gold.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
That puts me at 1.1 thousand global damage.
Never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Lifetime is pretty good, but I don't even need it at this point.
This is it.
I have both of the damage scalers with that much resources. Actually, on the 10th level, I will go for Pickled Nitra. Even if it'll lose me the run, I can still delete the boss instantly and get some of the highest damage numbers ever. It would be worth doing it on the 10th level. Big damage, sure. I will save it for the boss. If I get the pickled nitro, it will make it a bit easier to control my character until that point. And I can mine out a little bit more. Oh, I should get it set down though, so it'll be ready for me. Bit of HP. He's about to be out actually. Pickled nitra. Pickled. No. Oh well. Take the shield belt. So the stats for the boss fight, almost 1,300% damage, 460% crit chance. So the weapon is showing 2,358% damage with a huge multiplier over there. Oh, I should turn on the damage numbers for the boss so that someone can look at it in slow motion and see the burn stacks. That was a mistake. You should not throw that right in range of my turrets. So there you have it, some of the highest gold possible. Pretty high global damage, but having a pickled nitro would have made that really insane. But still, that run was gold. $1,283% damage, 464% crit chance. Got the gold scanner off of a hoarder, which isn't super common. So let me see, that's the only fire weapon. So we had over 100 million burn damage. And the damage is kind of skewed towards the weapon as well with the like 500% crit chance, which doesn't work on dots. About 6 million acid. 100 million burn, wow. And I don't even have the status potency stuff maxed yet either, since it's not super globally useful. I'll get probably something that's 1 point, I think, crit chance. And I guess some status damage, or actually maybe some pickup radius, and then luck, I don't know. Alright, quick break, and then we will get back to farming. Alright. What's up, boys? We are back with some more of the Salt Pits Mastery to do some resource hoarding. This time I'm going to be doing some explosive mining. We are looking for the cryo grenade and the high explosive grenade, which can both get the TNT overclock, allowing them to damage the terrain. And ideally you also get the triple grenade, since that makes them a lot more effective. If I can get this up to level 6, it might help me deal with the elites if I can get a good damage overclock on it. But I'm not going to put a ton into it since I'm mainly going for throwable upgrades, since you can get a lot of reload speed there and some decent damage. And I want a ton of reload speed and explosion radius to make the mining more effective. Decent movement speed. We'll be looking for some early gold and nitrous scanners to get some good value out of all the mining. Stop bouncing in here, man. Go away. Jesus. That guy.
Supplies blocked. Get the landing zone cleared.
But I have been taking the XP scanners if I get them pretty early and I don't have to reroll for them. So high explosive, I think the cryo grenade is way better, but the high explosive does have a little advantage in that it seems to constantly fire even when there aren't enemies nearby. The cryo grenade seems to only fire if there's enemies, so it makes your mining a bit inconsistent if you're super all in on that one weapon.
Swarm detected. Get
But I am
ready for
definitely
deployment.
weak right now, so we'll come back to that a bit later.
Feel much better now.
Need all the levels I can get on that, and reload speed is the main stat I'm looking for.
Just what we thought.
That still seems like a lot of stuff there. Another reload. I just don't think I can get that right now.
Just what we thought.
And we got a shellback as well. That is pretty bad. I guess I'll try and squash him. We'll take the level there. Where is the shellback? Oops. I lost track of him and he took a while to get there. So looking for some gold scanner, some early XP. That will give me an overclock, and we do not have the TNT, so I can't get the ideal combo. I'll go with some explosion radius.
Objective completed.
Paint job. I do still need the TNT.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. They will get you killed.
Threat level just went up.
I might not have enough damage for the shellback now. Let's get some more damage. Yeah, he keeps stopping in really bad spots for me. I can't really get the detonators here. I can't really go for rocks. And because I lost track, I couldn't aim the supply pod properly. So I'll try and get him to stop over here and then drop some rocks on him. Okay, that was very helpful at least. Try and get some detonators right here. Let's see. Could really use the cryo grenade. There we go. Let's get some more reload. If I can pick up all that XP, I can probably get a few levels, which would be pretty helpful.
This is running out of hand. Get it done, miner.
Decent explosion damage. Try and stay in range without getting hit, hopefully. And I need a lot of levels on the cryo grenade now, since I can still get the triple grenade plus TNT mining combo on that one. Potency.
They're everywhere. Move out, miner. Get it over with.
Please hit him. I'll take the reload speed for everything. Please, just one shot, one opportunity. Am I gonna take it or let it slip? I'm gonna take it. Big radius, one of the main stats. I'm gonna take the levels for now since I need a lot of them. I don't know if I can get all that XP. More reload for that one. I'm running out of time, so let's grab the plasma. You can get some more freezing on that one. What did I get for the artifact? Oh, gold scanner. Okay, nice.
Stage 1 cleared. Be sure to spend your gold and nitro before the next stage.
Cryo levels are very helpful. Oh man, both of them are duds. No triple plus TNT this run. Guess I'll go explosion, cryo level, reroll for some gold stuff, durables okay, and some reload.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
I can go for very high explosion radius plus mining. Just have the single grenade which deletes an entire screen. However, my single target damage will be extremely low without the triple.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Let's get some pickup radius. That'll help me collect some of the minerals that are left behind. And it's just good for XP early on anyways.
Clear it out, miner. Stand clear. Tripod inbound.
Another gold scanner. These runs are coming up gold today. Just need the TNT mining now.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed.
another level. I'd rather have reload speed than potency, but that's all I can get right now, it seems like. Should be very effective at freezing, though. Where are all the resources at? Still missing a lot of gold. Let's go ahead and try to get some good rock hits since my damage is very low, and I will take a lot of luck for the greed. Go for some detonators here if they don't get frozen, but they are. Back to the rock idea. Another potency. Some pretty good hits there. The flyer's still very healthy though. Gonna try and get this XP and then maybe go for some more rocks. Hopefully some detonators will get some good hits here. I can't even get the TNT on that one. It will have more damage though. There we go, TNT, I can at least get it on the cryo. We'll take some explosive damage. Need some serious damage on the elites now though. Good hits there, but that flyer is very healthy still. Finally some reload. I don't think I can do that one right now. Try and pull them through the detonators there. If I can just kill them, that'll be some decent damage. Take some reload speed for my current best weapon that I don't even want now. Reload for the plasma. Decent overall reload. Then I need to go for that, and it didn't really do a whole lot. I'm getting all potency and I can't really hit him with a rock, so I might just be dead here. Potency, my god, I guess I'll take a purple. I've been focusing for him for so long, I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Don't get this wrapped up soon. It's all over, Miner.
Another reloads. I'll take the global damage, I think. Potency, my god. The most potent cryo grenades ever.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out.
Some
Not
reload.
going to hang around.
Explosion radius, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the 18 and get the huge explosion radius. Or I could grab the potency with how much I have. It sounds really stupid. But that would lower my other weapons. And that would help with mining. Cryo damage probably.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
Decent armor. Well, better than decent.
Stage completed. Onwards to stage 3.
More potency. That one can't get the TNT, so I just don't really care about it that much. Well, we're getting the most potent cryo grenade ever.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Reload, some pickup, some early XP,
What
some
else?
luck, reload
Now this
speed,
is a rare treat.
one more
More
reroll.
options.
Ooh, potency, and some damage, and some movements.
Smart pick.
You have your objectives. Get it
I
done,
have
Miner.
305% potency on the third stage. Do have the mining on that right yet? True TNT. So I can maybe still mine decently with a lot of reload speed and explosion radius.
Prepare to fight for your life. The swarm is approaching. We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do something.
Just instantly freezing the entire horde. I can't kill them, but they can't move.
One crate of goodies on the way, Miner.
Coupons, that could help me buy more explosion radius and reload speed. I'm down to try that for this run.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Feel much better now.
I don't think the 18 will help me that much on that one. I'll take a plasma level. I'll try and bait the charge out, go for some more rocks since my damage is very low. Try and bait him out like right about here. I think that's probably too far away, actually. Needed them to be a bit closer there. So like right here. Maybe the grenades will finish it. Okay, perfect. That works. Yeah, the grenades can finish the rocks for you if you get them fairly low. He's about to die, so let's get ready for the magnet now.
There are too many to count.
Luck.
Get it done, Miner.
Gotta take it.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Cryo grenade, cryo potency. Those are pretty bad. Some pickup, I guess. Throwable damage. Cryo. Bit more pickup will help me grab all the gold.
Just the upgrade I was next.
Potency.
Let's shake it up.
Throwable damage.
Nothing for me here.
Some luck.
Let's try again.
More
Just
potency.
the upgrade I was looking
Explosive.
for. Show me more.
And a couple more to look for explosion radius and luck and reload speed. It's big armor and I have a lot of
Nothing
gold.
for me here. Let's try again.
Throwable
I'm gonna do
and
something
one more
epic.
reroll, I think.
What else?
No, I can't get the potency.
This is my pick.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done.
But it's still at 370%.
I'm wondering if pointing bugs moving dirt is the best way to make a living. You shouldn't be wrecking Europe. It will get you.
Bit of reload or some mining. I'll take this for the little instances where the cryo grenade isn't firing, since that's the only mining weapon, and it only fires when there's enemies nearby. It'll help to add a little bit of mining speed.
Prepare to fight for your life. This war was approaching.
I could get some more potency. I'm on the 4th stage, so getting some more resource scanners would be really valuable at this point though. Gold tips is pretty good. And I'm not really seeing much else. Durable or movement? I'll take a little bit more movement at high rarity. I don't think it's necessary, but it feels good. Go with all the potency and just to mine faster in general. We have some plasma or some more potency. More potency. I need to wait for the crowd grenade to go off, then everything freezes instantly, and then I can move through. So mainly potency, reload speed, explosion radius, and luck. I'm pretty low on HP actually. Let's get a bit of that. Reload. That's pretty good damage for the cost. Potency. A few more for explosion radius and reload speed. Explosion radius. Damage, reload speed. I could use some more pickup as well. One more explosion radius and reload. Perfect. Decent crit damage.
This is it. Destroy the cocoons and take out the dreadnought. Good luck, miner.
I can't kill you, but you can't run either. Accept your fate, Hoarder. More damage? Or I could get Nitra and then get potency with that. And I even have the coupons for a cheaper shop. Mining speed actually isn't too bad without the triple. Now that the reload and explosion radius are ramping up. with all the gold I have. I definitely need some more reload speed, right? Yeah. Potency and reload speed would multiply together to increase them more often, I think. What clutter? I don't see any. BLT, company are both pretty nice. But I could get some more resource stuff or some more potency.
I rarely take one of these.
There's no way I can keep the rocks alive though, and the boss fights are going to take a very long time. Do have some decent damage from the gold tipped at least. So we're at 364%, which is pretty good. Big explosive. His HP is barely moving with that much global damage. Decent armor, only real choice there. Could maybe get some detonators on them right there. With the grenades holding them in place until they die. Very easy, very slow potency fights. speed.
For my build.
I could definitely use some crit to push the damage up.
Right. Surely next time will be better.
Plasma, big reload, some throwable.
More options.
I think I like throwable more than those ones. Decent
Go with this.
damage,
Nothing for me here.
because it's a lot
Let's try
higher for
again.
the cost.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff. Surely next time will be better.
Crit damage,
Don't see
reload,
these every day. I'm feeling lucky.
reload, or potency.
I rarely pick one of these. Nope. Try again.
Explosion radius,
What else?
decent explosion damage.
yeah,
55 is probably too expensive to reroll anymore.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
This walk is gonna be the death of us.
More reload speed.
I killed the moose bug.
Big swarm detected. Log 'em and get ready.
Yeah, the mining's getting pretty good now. Would have been a lot better with a triple, but I think we're kind of online now. Explosion radius is just so large, it hits basically everything.
Nicely done. Right, this swarm's heading your way. Load up.
These are terrible right now. Squinties would probably be a small upgrade currently, but I can get a nitro scanner. And that'll give me even more potency.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Yeah, just kind of sad when the cryo grenade isn't going off. That's why it's really helpful to have the TNT mining on the high explosive as well. Since that one will keep firing,
Achieved your objective.
make it a lot more consistent.
This is perfect. Watch over here.
You're really pissing off the bugs. They're getting angrier.
Sucks to be them, they can't do anything about it. I guess that probably does help the single target a decent amount.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit. The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. That'll leave
some
Activity hit.
crits,
I'm feeling lucky.
some explosion
This
radius,
is it. More options.
reload. I will take a big pickup, I think.
That legendary.
Sure. I do have a ton of gold, potency,
Oh,
and
yeah.
damage.
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Potency,
It's a little
reload,
extra
reload.
special. Let's shake it
Big
up.
explosion radius,
This one looks best.
potency,
I
and
love it.
pickup.
Nope. Try again.
Big crit chance,
No
reload.
way. A legendary.
Maybe one more reroll,
What else?
reload,
Baby.
and I guess throwable and health is fine.
You've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
Bring it.
Alright, now it's working.
Smoothing away. Load up.
I think the triple is a 240% damage multiplier. For the cryo grenade, it has a slightly smaller damage penalty since it also loses the potency. But with all of this radius and reload speed,
Buggerman, get ready.
it's still kind of working.
Bring it, Becker.
It is getting very hard to see now with the high explosive grenade. That's only level 14 as well. Magnet in the top left.
Never messed that up.
Another nitro scanner.
This one's so mean.
Getting kind of late for them.
Your own fault for being full of
Well done. You got them all.
That's kind of close to an overclock.
Quotas satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
Another explosive damage.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is
Level
a spear on the
15
house when you make it
cryo
back.
grenade.
If you make it back.
Sure.
more options.
Some crit damage, throwable.
More options.
Big
No
reload.
way. A
Don't think I
legend.
care about
want
the other
another go.
stuff.
Give me that. More options.
More luck.
just
That
became
puts
a
me
bad
at
dwarf.
67.
Dial it in. I want another go.
Reload and explosion radius. Excellent.
I want it. Nothing for me here.
Cryo
Let's try
grenade.
again. Epic upgrade.
Some crit
Mm,
damage.
what
More
else?
potency.
I just became a better
Pretty
dwarf.
nice survivability. One more reroll. Explosive and a big reload.
to fulfill.
So we're at 692% plus the multipliers after that for the reload, 230% explosion radius plus a few multipliers after that, 17.11 radius. The high explosive grenade is actually a little bit uncomfortable for me to look directly at constantly. It's just so big and kind of bright, just constantly there. And then there's like a black smoke cloud after it. That is getting pretty annoying. Some more crit damage. Please, Cryo, I need you.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. They got a swarm incoming.
The whole screen is just like black over there from the smoke from it. Not great. I'll take the magnet, I guess. Damage.
Excellent job. Satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
More pickup radius. With everything dying so far away from me, kind of helpful. If I could just get some cryo grenades here, I can finish this area off, but there's nothing really surviving.
Never stood a chance. We'll see to it there's a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Potency, and I guess take the damage.
I'm feeling lucky. I can't get enough of this rare stuff. Nope. Try again.
More
I just
cryo.
can't. Let's shake it up.
Some
Mind if I
crits.
do? What else we got?
Some cryo.
Legendary. It's my lucky day. Nothing for me here. Let's try again. I'm a new dwarf. Nothing for me here. Let's
More
try
pickup.
again.
I'll get the overclock there. Add some shocking to that.
My favorite type of clock. Let's shake it up.
More
I'll
pickup.
take this one.
And one more reroll. Damage and potency. And hold the rest.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Level 59 cryo grenade. 2 more full levels to go. It would be higher if you got the nitro scanners earlier as well. Had to miss quite a few of the weapon levels due to not enough nitro. Oh my god, the high explosive is so stupid. I'm not even leveling it. More crit damage. Wow, those are awful.
You don't see these every day. Look down.
Swarm's heading your way. Load up. Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
More reload. Don't need the armor if everything's frozen.
Simpler work. You've achieved your objective. Minor record time. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to work.
If I could just have the grenades throwing out here, and I would have time for all of this, but they are not coming.
Time's ticking, Miner. Move it. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back.
Big damage, some potency, may as well. Kind of limited by the reroll cost eventually.
Gonna roll the dice on this
Luck,
one.
reload.
Stuff of legends. You
Sure.
don't see these every day. What else? Feels rare. Feels right. Nothing for me here. Let's try again. More options.
Don't really care about those two. Or pick up
Raring to
massive
try this
explosion.
out. What else we got?
More
I'm gonna do
explosion.
something epic with this. Let me try again.
And
This
another one.
It's a little extra special.
And then we hold the rest, try to get nitrogen and counter here.
Only one way to rouse the
Or
beacon
I'll take pickled nitro on the last floor actually.
Kill them all, Miner.
Big reloads. Oh my god. I can't see anything. I can't see it. The screen's just covered in black smoke right now. Please, bugs, come near me. kind of want to try a full high explosive grenade now, just to make the screen permanently black. Oh, that will make the boss come out. Oops. Gotta see what we got from this supply pod. Pickled nitra. I guess. Oh, I can't see his projectiles. Well, nitrogenic powder, not bad. And they die instantly once I get that. Yeah, high explosive grenade could use some changes for the super long runs like this. That's a level 15 weapon that's completely blocking my sight.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
I even had a super low damage build with the tons of potency. 760%, 941% reload speed, not bad. 310% explosion radius. Did not get the triple, but combat kind of helped make it a lot sillier at the end. And it did eventually work out with a lot of reload and explosion radius. So 636% damage from the gold tipped, 493% crit chance with the nitrogenic powder. Had the high explosive, but it didn't even get the TNT, so stopped putting points into that.
Your objectives have been fulfilled. Job well done, miner. Come on home.
103 million on the cryo grenade, 87 million on the high explosive. That's pretty respectable damage for a level 15 weapon. Could have been pretty nuts if I had focused it there, but I really wanted to maximize the mining. 24 million, not bad for a level 6, that was mainly for the shock effects. So my meta's actually fairly close to max now. We can get a bit more reload, and it's mostly done now. So I think that's going to be it for now. I'll see if I can find the YouTube rating thing. I think you're supposed to be able to do that and see if anyone else is streaming. There's Farham and Idle Cub. Let me see if I can figure this out. Oh, I don't think anyone has it enabled. Yeah, it looks like I can't raid anyone on YouTube. I think you have to allow it in the settings somewhere. Yeah, I can't add Idle Cub or Farham. Oh well. They are both pretty good Deep Rock Galactic Survivor players if you want to check them out. I'll toss a link to Farham. He's streaming right now if you want to check him out. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.